UC Irvine's going to the Final Four of the NIT next week in Indianapolis. The Anteaters are 31-6 and are set to face North Texas on Tuesday with a chance to advance to the championship game. So joining me right now, UC Irvine head coach Russell Turner is here in studio. And Coach, I just got to get straight to it. Like, how would you describe this run you guys are making right now in the NIT?
It's really exciting. You know, we were devastated to lose in what amounted to a play-in game in our conference tournament championship. But the resilience and toughness and competitiveness our guys showed 3 days later to turn around and win our first round NIT game has given us some momentum, and we've got great energy on campus after 2 more wins. That means that we're going to play in April, and we're one of the last teams in the country, last team in California to still be playing.
Oh, see how you said one of the last teams in California. That's we call that a flex, Coach.
Well, it's a big thing. They have a lot to flex about. How did you address your team? You had a net rating of 62.
Yeah.
And what was unbelievable to me, Coach, and you and I had coached a lot of games, you won 14 road games.
Yeah.
So how
most in the country.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. Yeah. And I mean, you played. How did you address that with your team to prepare them to make this run in the NIT?
Well, we've played well in all of our tough situations this year. We've played a lot of good mid-major teams all on the road, and so we're really well scheduled for this opportunity. And we've played well when we've had those opportunities. We've lost 6 games. I think we've learned from all those. But our guys now are excited because they've started to feel the energy again, that we're playing for something special. We've tied the school record for wins. We've got the chance to better that. We know we get to play in front of the whole country in the semifinals of the NIT, and everybody in our group is excited. I've got a really connected group, and they're super competitors.
Let's go a little bit away from the team and talk about the NIL.
Okay.
How has that affected you? You've been at Irvine as long, when we first met, 25 years ago.
Yeah.
How has that affected your recruiting?
Well, everything's changed now. You know, it started with the transfer portal changes. Those changes got magnified with the NIL changes. And so I think that benefits the most adaptive and creative programs. I think we've been that. We've had great continuity at UC Irvine, but we've also been adaptive and creative. Our guys have great situations at Irvine. There's a lot that goes into that. I say all the time that many NBA players, will play for less to be here in LA. And so we try to really leverage the strengths of our school, of our location, of everything that we have to offer, and we have a lot. So we've been aggressive, and we've been smart, and we've been efficient.
Coach, I'm over here thinking this run that your Anteaters are making right now. But, you guys are coaches. I'm a former football player, very superstitious. Is there something that you've been doing that you consistently keep doing on this run?
Yeah, I put the guys on my team out there.
Oh, that's it? That's your superstitious thing?
That's what I do. Yeah, I don't get down with the superstitions other than to play my best guys and to play all my guys when I can. We have some kind of things like that make us consistent, but we're not too superstitious other than we're superstitious about defending and rebounding. We got to do that.
Okay, all right, that works, Coach.
Mine's a little bit more outrageous, Russ.
We've been preparing for these questions.
Okay, I can tell you.
If you remember 2001, we made that Elite 8 run when I was at USC.
Oh,
the very first game in Nassau Coliseum, after working out the players, I went to shower, and I went to put on a fresh pair of drawers. I did not pack one. So all of a sudden, I'm not going to put on a soaking wet pair, so I don't wear drawers. So we win the game. We beat Oklahoma State. The next game, I'm getting ready to get my suit on, and Henry Bibby says, oh no, I'm superstitious. I went through Oklahoma State, Boston College, Kentucky, and then we lost to Duke, the eventual national championships, without drawers.
Okay. Maybe you got none on tonight.
Coach, you're about to take on North Texas, and when you look at your postseason run, I mean, in regards to your conference team, the last team to make it this far in any tournament was UNLV back in 1991. So it's a historic run, postseason run for your team. Going against North Texas now, what's the mindset to try to continue this to go for you guys?
Well, we know they're a really good team. They play in the American Conference, which UAB also does, the last team that we beat. And so we know that we're in for a tough matchup. I think they're rated in most of the analytics right around where we are. They're known for their great defense, which is really good, but not as good as ours. And so we've got a team that's got a similar style to ours. They play one of the slowest tempos in the country. So I think it's going to be a tight, grinded out game, the type of game that we think we're made to win in tournaments.
All right, so we'll see what happens on Tuesday against North Texas. So you see Irvine gets it done, Coach. With zot, zot, zot. Am I doing it right?
Yeah. That's
Zot,
good.
zot, zot.
Zot.
Come on, Coach. Zot, zot, zot.
Put that zot up there, baby.
Well, the best would have been if Russ would have brought a real anteater. You got to do that next year.
Hey,
when I moved here, I told my kids we were going to get one for the backyard, but we never pulled that off.
All right, maybe if they win the NIT championship, we're going to get ourselves an anteater. We're going to bring it in the studio. Coming up, back to the March Madness, Coach is going to take a closer look at how the Tennessee defense led the Volunteers to a blowout win